Top 5 Zodiac signs who always stay in control. Have you ever noticed how some people completely lose their composure during a crisis, while others remain chillingly calm? While chaos easily breaks vulnerable individuals, some possess a terrifyingly strong internal anchor that absolutely refuses to shatter. Today, we are exploring the top 5 Zodiac signs who always stay in control. Let's find out. Number 5, Libra. Masterfully orchestrating flawless social dynamics ensures their immediate environment remains perfectly, artificially balanced at all times. They possess a terrifyingly sharp, highly attuned emotional radar that instantly detects any slight disruption in the room's energy. Instead of succumbing to unpredictable interpersonal chaos, they immediately deploy an incredibly sophisticated, highly charming psychological web to actively pacify escalating tensions. They fiercely manipulate the surrounding social architecture, completely neutralizing volatile personalities with a remarkably elegant, deeply soothing diplomatic grace. This absolutely brilliant, heavily disguised control mechanism perfectly guarantees their internal peace, remains entirely untouched by the messy, highly unpredictable emotional outbursts of everyone else entirely. Number 4, Taurus. Refusing to yield their profoundly stubborn, deeply heavy physical grounding to any external force makes them an entirely immovable psychological fortress. They fundamentally reject the frantic, deeply exhausting energy of sudden change, intentionally anchoring themselves to a fiercely protected, highly predictable physical reality. When immense external pressure desperately attempts to completely force their hand, they do not panic. They simply lock into a terrifyingly calm, absolute silence. This deeply intense, relentlessly unyielding stoicism is an incredibly powerful control tactic. They fiercely outlast any chaotic storm by completely starving the chaos of any reactive energy, permanently maintaining their deeply soothing, heavily fortified internal stability forever. Number 3, Aquarius. Utilizing extreme emotional detachment to perfectly preserve their brilliant, highly objective psychological sovereignty effectively guarantees they never lose composure. They naturally process highly volatile situations through a fiercely rational, incredibly chilling analytical lens that completely bypasses messy human sentimentality. When a devastating crisis strikes, they instantly sever their own vulnerable emotional cords, violently retreating into a heavily guarded, profoundly impenetrable intellectual matrix. This beautifully alien, intensely cold reaction completely shields them from absolute panic. They maintain terrifyingly perfect control by simply refusing to actually participate in the agonizing emotional reality that is currently completely destroying absolutely everyone else, frantically running around them entirely. Number 2, Virgo. Relentlessly micromanaging every single microscopic variable perfectly prevents absolutely any unpredictable chaos from infiltrating their highly structured reality. They possess a brilliantly anxious, heavily analytical mind that constantly anticipates catastrophic failures long before they ever actually happen. They do not rely on hopeful optimism. They fiercely seize control by meticulously designing an incredibly rigid, deeply unforgiving framework that strictly dictates every single environmental outcome. By violently demanding absolute perfection from their immediate surroundings, they successfully construct a terrifyingly flawless, entirely predictable psychological sanctuary. This profound, deeply intense hypervigilance absolutely ensures they remain the undisputed master of their entirely secure, perfectly orchestrated physical domain forever. Number 1, Capricorn. Maintaining absolute, ironclad dominion over their fiercely structured, highly ambitious reality establishes them as the ultimate masters of terrifying psychological control. They completely view unpredictable emotions as incredibly dangerous liabilities that threaten to immediately destroy their meticulously built empire. To survive, they aggressively lock away their fragile vulnerabilities inside an entirely impenetrable, fiercely guarded internal vault. They face catastrophic devastation with a chillingly calm, deeply terrifying stoicism that demands absolute submission from their environment. They never spectacularly break down. They simply calculate the absolute most efficient, heavily strategic path forward, coldly preserving their intensely intimidating, completely undisputed ultimate authority over absolutely everything, forever. Conclusion. Understanding these powerful defense mechanisms is absolutely essential for navigating incredibly dominant personalities. Let me know your sign and thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for all the updates.